Hello there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here. So, we're going to be diving into the energies and pick up on your messages at this time. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with me. It is greatly appreciative and it's definitely not taken for granted, my beautiful divine Scorpios. I do hope all is well with you and yours. We're going to be getting 3 cards from the Oracle deck here and we move right along. Okay, we have Ace Manifestation, Scorpio. All right, manifestation. Speak what you want into being. Speak what you want into being here. Your voice, your speech is going to be important, Scorpio. One more card, please. This is how you're going to be manifesting, yeah? What is it that you want? You have centering here in the reverse, and you have High Priestess in the reverse with ecstatic union at the bottom of the deck. What's going on here? Okay, I just heard there is a need to center and a need to tap into your intuition in order for you to come into your manifestation. Beautiful. That is what I just heard. Because I'm here wondering why your High Priestess in reverse and centering in reverse. I don't like that. But is Spirit saying to you, Scorpio, it's a time for you to tap into your spiritual aspect, especially now that we're in the lunar eclipse of Pisces, the full moon lunar eclipse of Pisces. Pisces deal with spirituality. As a matter of fact, the High Priestess energy is the energy of of Pisces. So if you usually pray when you were younger, you usually pray, talk to the Most High, and you kind of not do that anymore. I'm feeling like Spirit is really calling for you to go back where you usually get up in the morning and like pray. Even something as simple as when you're having your meal to give thanks for it. It's like that connection, rebuilding that sort of a connection. Yeah. That is what, and this is going to allow for you to center yourself again. So by the spiritual actions or practices that you're going to be taking on, it's going to allow for you to center yourself again, and it's going to result into you manifesting all is it that you want here. Let's get some tarot cards out here to dive deeper. Of course, with this manifestation, what I was looking at, it's an earth sign card. It's an earth card. Is his throat chakra is being illuminated here. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So what you're speaking also, this is going back to you praying. This is you going back to having that sort of a dialogue with the universe, with the Most High Divine, however you refer to the Divine Supreme Being as. Yeah. So let's get the cards for the Ace of Manifestation for my beautiful divine Scorpios. Ace of Manifestation. Why is Ace of Manifestation here? 5 of Wands here. And with this 5 of Wands coming out, there might be some conflict within self that needs to be addressed here. The King of Swords in reverse. There is some conflict within self that is not truthful. Might be, is it that you believe in within yourself, within your heart, your mind, in your soul, that things not going to work out for you at this time, and you feel a bit conflicted about it. With the King of Swords in reverse, is saying that this is not truthful. This is whatever you're thinking, I have no integrity surrounding what is it that you can do as it relates for you, tapping back into the energy of your High Priestess and also centering yourself. It's all up to you, Scorpio. It's all up to you to come out of your head as it relates to this 5 of Wands energy, where you feel like life is too much of a battle, life is too, is a conflicted energy in your head here that is not truthful here. You have the Knight of Swords here. Yeah. Anything else for this Ace of Manifestation? So you're asked to come out of your head what you're thinking. It's, you know, what you're thinking, and what you're thinking leads to what is it that you're speaking. If you have the time, go and listen to, I think it's Cancer. It's almost the same energy. You might get something from that reading as well. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse here. So you need to stand your ground, stand up, you know, pay close, be mindful of your thoughts. And you can control your thoughts. People think you can't control your thoughts. You can. Because as they arise, acknowledge them. Because if you don't acknowledge them, you know, they're going to come back. Acknowledge them, but do not dwell on these negative thoughts. Acknowledge that they're there, but push them aside after you acknowledge them, and allow other beautiful things to come. The quicker you put them aside into file 13, is the better for you. Yeah. So you're asked to, you know, be mindful of the thought processes that you have surrounding a situation here. We have centering yourself in reverse. So the spirit is saying that you're called to center yourself. You know, this is you going back into meditation, and this is going back to quieting the mind. Yeah, in meditation, you know, sometimes, yeah, when I'm meditating, some things come up, you see, or some things from I was 3 year old come up, and I say, all right, okay, good, moving on. Next, something come up again in your mind, moving on. And by you do this practice over and over, you will find that, you know, after a period of time, your mind will be just blank, and it will be quiet, and you're tapping into what is it, the divine benevolent source, getting the necessary information that you need in order for you to come into the manifestation of what is it that you want in your life at this time. So centering yourself, you're called to center yourself, because centering is in reverse here. Yes, the sun. This is spirit is saying, listen, I'm bringing clarity to you right now, because the sun comes in to bring clarity, to bring awareness to a situation. The spirit say, yeah, you need to center yourself. She's in a lotus place. So Scorpio, you might be busy working all day, every day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. You're called to sit down for quite sometimes, and to go within, even if it is your 15 minutes break that you get, take some time for eat, of course, but even when during eating, you can quiet your mind. You know, don't watch the phone, don't watch the latest viral reel. Quiet the mind and go within. So the sun is coming out for centering in reverse, to let you know, like, yes, this is something that we need to really point out to you at this time here. Strength in reverse here. This is something, this is a weak spot in your life that we are bringing to light at this time here. Listen, my tarot reading is not for everybody, you know, Scorpio. It's not for everybody. Listen. 8 of coins here. Yeah, definitely. It's going to take work. It's going to take work. It's not going to happen overnight. Yeah, and the Most High Divine and your spiritual team, ancestors, want you to be the ace of manifestation. This is not no arbitrary manifestation energy you're coming into, you know, or want to come to, you know. This is the ace, like the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the ace of manifestation, the creme de la creme of manifestation here. You see what I'm saying? So this is going to take some work with the 8 of coins being here. You have the High Priestess here. We are called to not only to center yourself into meditation and all of these things. You're also called into tap into your spirituality. You know, go back to that energy where in which that you're listening to your gut, you're listening to your intuition, and you can only do that if you center yourself and quiet yourself and quiet your mind and quiet your mind processes. The only way you can quiet your thoughts is if you center yourself. The only way you can go into your spiritual intuition and tap into your intuition is only if you center yourself here. You see what I'm saying? The High Priestess in reverse. The King of Coins here. Yeah. This is going to bring in the manifestation here. Once you take the time to control the thought processes, and how you control your thought processes, if your thoughts are working against you, it's by centering yourself. And when you center yourself, you're gonna go back into the energy of maybe doing your spiritual practices that you usually do in the past. And when you do that, you're gonna tap into your intuition. You're gonna tap into the knowing as how is it that you move forward, how you maneuver yourself now. And you're going to tap into this manifestation here with this King of Coins being here. Yeah. We have the Eight of Swords. What did I just say? What did I just say? Is that energy that you're called? It's as if an entrapment energy, like you're trapped into a position that you need to release yourself outside of here. Because you see, it's as if what Spirit is saying is that the manifestation is being restricted. The manifestation is being trapped into an energy that is not allowing it to be free here. The tower at the bottom of the deck. Something have to break down in order for something to rise. And it's you breaking down, you know, coming into the realization in a Scorpio, you know, say, we really and truly have to spend some time with the divine source here. You know, I have to, you know what? I usually observe the Sabbath. I'm going to observe the Sabbath again. I'm sorry for Karen, I'm sorry for Derek, but I'm going to not go to the party and to the pub, and I'm going to observe Saturdays as me. You know, it is what it is. It's a non-judgmental zone. I'm not here to judge anybody. Do whatever you do that works for you, as long as it is in your best interest, and likewise, it does not hurt nor harm anyone else nor yourself. Yeah? That is it. The Four of Coins coming in the reverse. Yes, you're releasing yourself from these energies here. This is what you're going to be doing here. The Two of Coins, where things now are going to be coming back into balance here for you here. Yeah, you're going to go back into an energy of very ecstatic, as an ecstatic union with Source. It says ecstatic union. So as an ecstatic union, you're going back into with Source here. You see what I'm saying here? So if you want to manifest something here, first of all, what you're speaking about in your life, what is it you're talking over your Lord? You know, say, life rough. Yes, it rough, it tough, it hard, it difficult, it challenging. Is there any more adjective there? Yeah. But at the same time, you know, quiet the mind. Quiet your mind here. It's conflicted up into the cranium here. Quiet it down a little bit. Yeah, it's not truthful to your forward movement and to your manifestation with the King of Swords here in the reverse. Yeah, the Nine of Wands here, did it come in the reverse? I don't even remember. But anyways, what we're talking about here is, Spirit is saying, is like, listen, we're bringing to you the awareness with the Sun that you need to center yourself here. There's a need for you to center yourself here. It's going to take some work with the Eight of Coins. Obvious, everything take work. Nothing no drop in your lap. You just don't poof, and all of a sudden, you know, if you're coming into a spiritual gift, listen, you go through some, all I can say about that is da-da-dee, da-da-da. Yeah, so you're called to connect, to reconnect, so as for you to be 10 step ahead of what is it that you want to see manifest in your life at this time. My beautiful divine Scorpio, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here, and please do enjoy the rest of your week.